Books are flying! Hi friends, and welcome to my entire physical TBR. In this video I will be sharing all of my unread books, and we will together count how many unread books I have on my TBR. We know what it should be based on me monitoring my TBR last year, but let's see if we can confirm that number or not. This will be very simple. I will just talk through all of my unread books. I will be sharing everything I have on these shelves, and I also have a second shelf with some special editions and classics. I thought it would be fun if you in the comments wanted to share what book you think I should prioritize of my physical TBR, and I might take that into consideration later on this year. If you see anything where you're like, you really need to get to this girl, let me know. Okay, are we ready? Are we prepared? Let's see how this goes. I feel like I need a tripod that goes higher, but we're gonna work with this. Things are gonna move around in the background, by the way. I hope you get that. First book on my physical TBR. Battle Royale by Koshin Takami. The Echo Wife by Sarah Gailey. Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. Horror Stir by Grady Hendrix. House of Leaves by Mark Z. Danielewski. Hypnotisören by Lars Kepler. Like a House on Fire by Caroline Hulsey. First shelf done! That went pretty well, I think. A Magic Steeped in Poison by Judy I. Lin. A Song of Wraiths and Ruin by Roseanne A. Brown. The Adventures of Amina Al-Sirafi by Shannon Chakraborty. Angel Fall by Suzanne E. The Angel of the Crows by Catherine Addison. Ariadne by Jennifer Saint. Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb. The Book of the Most Precious Substance by Sarah Gran. The Book That Wouldn't Burn by Mark Lawrence. Bookshops and Bone Dust by Travis Baldry. City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty. The City of Dusk by Tara Sim. City of Last Chances by Adrian Tchaikovsky. Daughter of the Moon Goddess by Sue Lin Tan. The Fellowship of the Ring by J.R.R. Tolkien. Foundryside by Robert Jackson Bennett. Fourth Wing by Rebecca Jaros. And there I broke it. I broke my nail. Oh, I really broke my nail. But that sucks. No, this looks so sad. I finally had long nails. Please like this video because of the sacrifices I'm doing. Gideon the Ninth by Tamsin Muir. The Gunslinger by Stephen King. Half a Soul by Olivia Atwater. Heaven Official's Blessing by Mo Chang Tong Chu. Kingdom of the Wicked by Kerry Maniscalco. Launch Something by Bae Myung-hun. The Lies of Loch Lamora by Scott Lynch. The Lights of Prague by Nicole Jarvis. The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers. Malice by John Gwynne. The Mask of Mirrors by M.A. Carrick. Master of Sorrows by Justin Call. Merciful Crow by Margaret Owen. Metro 2033 by Dmitry Gluchovsky. Nettle and Bone by T. Kingfisher. Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. The Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. Psyche and Eros by Luna McNamara. Six Crimson Cranes by Elizabeth Lim. Spin the Dawn by Elizabeth Lim. Stone Blind by Natalie Haynes. The Sword of Kaigan by Emil Wong. Trader's Blade by Sebastian de Castel. We Hunt the Flame by Hafsa Faisal. When Women Were Dragons by Kelly Barnhill. The Wheel of the Many by James Islington. Let's not break any more nails. Before They Are Hanged by Joe Abercrombie. The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King by Carissa Broadbent. The Authenticity Project by Claire Poley. Becky by Sarah May. Dollargut Dream Department Store by Mie E. Disorientation by Elaine Chi Shu. Freshwater by Akwaeke Messi. Never Let Me Go by Kazu Ishiguro. Nothing Burns as Bright as You by Ashley Woodfolk. One Day by David Nichols. 100 Years of Solitude by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. The People in the Trees by Hanya Yanagihara. Sharks in the Time of Saviors by Kawai Strong Washburn. The Splendid City by Karen Hewler. Shuggy Bane by Douglas Stewart. Talking at Night by Claire Daverly. Angel's Blood by Nalini Singh. The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. The Bone Shard Daughter by Andrea Stewart. Dreadful by Caitlin Rosakis. The Fires of Vengeance by Evan Winter. Ah! Books are flying! And I have candles burning. I could have caused a fire. Furyborn by Claire Legrand. The Girl in Red by Christina Henry. Red Rising by Pierce Brown. Interview with the Vampire by Anne Rice. Rouge by Mona Awad. The Ruin of Kings by Jen Lyons. We're doing good? We're doing good? Why do I have to... To Paradise by Hanya Yanagihara. Welcome to the Hyunamdong bookshop by Hwang Borum. What you're looking for is in the library by Michiko Aoyama. A Werewolf's Guide to Seducing a Vampire by Sarah Hawley. Alone with You in the Eater by Olive Blake. The American Roommate Experiment by Elina Armas. Assistant to the Villain by Hannah Nicole Merer. Book Lovers by Emily Henry. The Catch by Amy Leah. From Lukov with Love by Mariana Zapata. Guild by Raven Kennedy. King of Wrath by Anna Huang. The Long Game by Elina Armas. Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings. Mile High by Liz Tomford. Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. The True Love Experiment by Christina Lauren. Cult by Camilla Läckberg and Henrik Fexeus. The Twyford Code by Janice Hallett. Atomic Habits by James Clear. Kane's Jawbone by Torquemada. Conversations on Love by Natasha Lund. How to Be a Boss by Lily Singh. James Bond, The Authorized Biography by John Pearson. Last Train to Memphis, The Rise of Elvis Presley by Peter Guralnick. Mythos by Stephen Fry. Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind by Yuval Noah Harari. Surviving to Drive by Gunther Steiner. Så här blir du miljonär i hängmattan by Per H. Börjesson. Book 4, 5, 6 and 7 of the Harry Potter series. Stolen Air by Holly Black. King of Scars and Rule of Wolves by Lee Bardugo. This Savage Song by V.E. Schwab. Warbreaker and Arcanum Unbounded by Brandon Sanderson. He Who Drowned the World by Shelley Parker Chan. And that's these shelves. Let's move on to my other one. War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy. Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. The Three Musketeers by Alexander Dumas. The Canterbury Tales by Geoffrey Chaucer, a retelling by Peter Ackroyd. Inferno by Dante. Dracula by Bram Stoker. Jules Verne 7 novels. The Iliad and the Odyssey by Homer. The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexander Dumas. Classic tales of science fiction and fantasy. The Arabian Nights, translated by Sir Richard Burton. The Phoenix Keeper by S.A. MacLean. A Marvelous Light by Freya Marske. Last to Leave the Room by Caitlin Starling. Silver Nitrate by Silvia Moreno Garcia. The Sun and the Void by Gabriela Romero Lacruz. The Chazad Air by Sarah Hassan. Mistress of Lies by K. M. Enright. Starling House by Alex E. Harrow. The Principle of Moments by Esme Yikemi Pearson. To Cage a God by Elizabeth May. The Red Scholar's Wake by Aliette de Bodard. Hamayang Luck by Makana Yamamoto. Witch King by Martha Wells. Editing Charlotte here. I'm going through the numbers and I realized that I wrongly numbered a previous clip, so I will be putting it at the end because I can't be bothered to renumber 100 clips. That's why you will have like a skip. Sorry. Vita Nostra by Marina and Sergei Dyachenko. Editing Charlotte here. So just a quick update. Because I used this video as like my starting point for my monitoring my physical TBR, I wanted to be an accurate representation of my unread books as of the 1st of January. But when I filmed this, I had already read a book that I did not include in this video, but because I will be using this final number to make my comparisons to and like monitor my TBR with, I need to add it. So book 143 is The Christmas Fix by Lucy Score. Had not finished it by January 1st, had finished it as of when I filmed this video, which is why I forgot it. But now it's here, book 143. That means I am at 143 books on my TBR, which means I kept track of all my reading in 2024. You can double check this with my monitoring my physical TBR series. I kept track of my books. I'm proud of that. And I do think that that might be it. I'm gonna run around and make a quick count, but of course Editing Shallow has made a count as well. I'm basically at last year's number, which I feel pretty good about. If I were to attempt to halve my physical TBR this year, which has been a goal, low-key, unrealistic goal, previous years, that means I would need to read 71 books of my physical TBR. Not impossible, but also not very likely. Once again, if you saw any book where you're like, why haven't you read this yet? You need to pick it up ASAP. Let me know, okay? Let me know and I might just very well do that. I'm excited for another year of monitoring my physical TBR and keeping you updated with what's coming in, what's going out, what's being read, all the good stuff. Thanks so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed. Please take care and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye!